What's up, guys? We're out here at Mountain Pen today. I'm going to be testing out the DJI Action 5 Pro. Give this thing a fair shot against the other action cameras that I've used recently, namely the GoPro Hero 12 Black and the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. If you guys caught my review on that one last week, which you definitely should go watch if you haven't yet, I wasn't too happy with that camera, so I'm hoping that this one is a different story. We'll see you guys up on the trail. All right, let's get some S-turns going. This trail was not blown the last time that I rode it, and it still doesn't look like it is. It does get a good bit of traffic though. Audio situation. I do have the DJI Mic 2 hooked up. I'm running a wind muff on that. Hopefully the audio sounds pretty good. That is a fairly costly audio solution for mountain biking.
Let's talk about the audio. You might be wondering why it sounds like I'm mountain biking inside of a small room. This has to do with the noise reduction mode that's built into the DJI Mic 2. I had this enabled for this first ride alongside the low cut filter, and I realize now that both of those settings were a terrible idea. You'll get to hear the difference without those two settings enabled in a bit, but anything that I shot on this day is going to be with the noise reduction and the low cut filter both enabled.
All right, so I figured while I'm climbing, I may as well kind of talk through the settings on this camera. So for today, I'm running 4K 30, not the highest option available. We can go up to 60, but it's the highest resolution. D-Log M enabled at 10-bit. Should have some pretty good colors coming out of this footage. For audio, I'm running the little Mic 2 right there. I think that's mostly it. We're on the ultra wide lens setting and Rocksteady instead of Rocksteady Plus. But that's pretty much all. Really didn't have to change much out of the box with this camera, which is nice. Turns out that in order to connect this camera to your phone, at least for me with an iPhone 16 Pro, I had to enable airplane mode and then connect to the camera to download the footage. Otherwise, it just shows all black thumbnails and black video. It's a little quirk about this camera, I guess, but it did work. I found the solution in a couple seconds of Googling, so not a huge deal, but something to keep in mind. If you ever do need to connect to it with the phone app and download anything, you're gonna want to toggle airplane mode on while you're doing it. Would not be a day at Mountain Pen without a lap down A-line. Hopefully the tires on dirt sound will be pretty good down through here.
One of the things you guys commented on in the last review was comparison clips, so here's a clip from the Ace Pro 2, Hero 12 Black, and DJI Action 5 Pro side by side. The conditions differ a bit between each clip, mainly because I buy these cameras with my own money and I didn't own all of them at the same time. I personally prefer the DJI Action 5 Pro for its better colors. The Hero 12 Black makes it look like I'm going mock chicken all the time with its hyperview mode, but there's definitely less data to work with there considering there's no 10-bit color. The Ace Pro 2 is a similar story to the GoPro where the stock colors aren't terrible, but there's just a lack of gradability. The audio from the Ace Pro 2 is awful. The GoPro with the foam wind muff actually sounds pretty good. The DJI mic should have the upper hand here, but the settings in this clip are definitely not representative of how I would actually run it. So let's take a look at this next clip where I had those settings straightened out.
That's good.
I decided to throw in a night riding clip here mostly for laughs, but also to showcase the pretty incredible low light performance of this camera. The Insta360 Ace Pro 2 is widely regarded as having the best low-light performance, with its pre-compression AI denoising algorithm on top of the already solid sensor that's also in the DJI Action 5 Pro. But as you can see here, DJI is no slouch. I'm running the same settings I talked about earlier, but with -1.0 EV to compensate for the brighter center of the frame. Notice how the highlight area stays well exposed, and the darker areas are clean and devoid of any weird artifacting or banding. It's no A7S III, but it's pretty impressive for a little action camera. Also, take notice to how much better the audio is here. I disabled the low cut filter as well as the noise reduction mode on the Mic 2, and it's a marked improvement. That is legitimately some of the best POV mountain bike audio that I've ever heard. Alright guys, final thoughts. The DJI Action 5 Pro is a well-rounded action camera for mountain biking. The image quality is best in class with its 10-bit color and D-Log-M recording mode. Audio is one of the most important factors when it comes to POV mountain bike footage, and DJI has knocked it out of the park with the Mic 2 compatibility on this camera. I've gotten numerous comments over the years praising my audio in my videos. It's something I take very seriously, and while GoPro audio was good, this setup takes my audio to a whole new level. The battery life on both the camera and the Mic 2 were great. The camera ended my test day at 65% remaining, with a total record time of 36 minutes of 4K 30 footage while connected to the DJI Mic 2. The Mic 2 was showing 60%, but it displays in increments of 20%, so technically it could have been anywhere between 50 and 70%. Externally, the included camera cage with vertical mounting provisions makes this one of the best designed action cameras on the market. Insta360 charges $20 for a portrait adapter, and GoPro doesn't even have a first-party accessory for vertical mounting. DJI wins here in my book. I want to make mention of something that I've been hearing about, specifically in the comments of my last video, and that's the USB-C door. Some users have been having issues with this door being too easy to open. Without this door securely closed, the Action 5 Pro is no longer waterproof. This seems to be a bit of a QC issue. DJI did reach out to one of the commenters requesting that they contact them to get it sorted, so it seems like it should be a relative non-issue moving forward. My particular unit does not have this issue, so do with this information what you will. Overall, I'm extremely impressed with the DJI Action 5 Pro. This is going to be the new camera for my YouTube channel moving forward. If you guys like the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe for any future content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.